Hello, and welcome to the first in our series of analytically training videos. The objective of these tutorials is to acclimate users within the application and share access points to insights within your human capital management data. Today, we're going to be talking about logging in, navigation tips, settings, your filter panel, presets, and visual options. When logging into and using the Analytically dashboards, be sure to use either a Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox browser. You'll be prompted to enter your email address and the password you created when activating your account. If you haven't received an activation link yet, contact your Analytically super user. Once your password is entered, you'll be prompted to enter the 6-digit code sent via text to your phone. If at any point you forget your password, select the Forgot Password button. Keep in mind, 3 bad login attempts will lock your account. If this occurs, please email support@analytically and we'll get you unlocked. Let's talk navigation. Across the top of the screen, you'll see each of the dashboards your specific user has access to. The dark line under the Workforce Planning dashboard denotes that's the dashboard we're currently viewing. To toggle between dashboards, just click. Along the right side of the screen is a toolbar. Each of these icons are visual and dashboard resources which are restricted by a user's permission set. First is the tutorial, which details each visual on the current dashboard, as well as how to interact with the data. Next, on the side panel, is settings. This is where users can upload an avatar or picture on the Account tab. This is also where organization administrators can add or modify users on the Team tab, add external data points, and manage organization-wide settings. To return back to your dashboard, simply click the Analytically logo in the upper right-hand corner. By clicking on the light bulb, you'll be redirected to the Analytically Help Desk. Here, users can browse the Quick Start Guide, dashboard, tips, and articles written by our in-house HCM experts. Within the Help Desk, there's access to our chat and the support team and the whole Analytically community. And finally, the logout button. Since we are viewing sensitive data, it's encouraged to log out at the end of each session. Across the screen on the left sidebar, we have the filter panel. This filter panel is aligned with your particular organization's HCM provider's fields. At login, your panel will default to the last 6 months for the time period at a monthly granularity, and your dashboards will be unfiltered. Down the left-hand panel, there are 3 action selections: filters, presets, and recent. 10 of your most recent searches will be stored here. Any presets that you create will be stored under your presets. Here you can edit and clone and create new presets. And under this funnel, the filter panel. Search for a particular filter like a store number, employee name, or earning code, and add them as a filter. As you tick items off inside of your filters, they'll populate along the side label on the left-hand panel. Once you've made all of your desired selections, click Apply Filters to then apply your filters to the dashboards. If the filters you applied are some that you would like to be able to quickly return to, simply go back to your filter panel and click Save as a Preset. You'll be able to then name your preset for easy access under the Preset tab. Let's talk more about the filter panel categories. First is granularity, or the unit by which you'll view your dashboards. There are 6 pre-populated granularity options. Always remember to keep your granularity smaller than your time period. Time period is listed next and contains 19 pre-curated time period options, plus a date range. Once you're satisfied with your time period selections, start adding filters by clicking the Add Filters button. The first category listed is companies. Each EIN associated with your organization will be listed under companies. If you don't see a company you feel you should, reach out to your Analytically super user. Next is meta flags. This is a quick way to research a type of earning, deduction, or tax applied to a specific group of employees. Personally, I like to investigate PTO and overtime as it compares to regular hours. Again, remember you can search for any type of filter by searching in the search bar at the top of the screen. All cost centers your user has access to will be listed here. To add an entire cost center or to select a subset within a cost center, just click and a detailed panel will open. Wherever you see an arrow, that means you're able to expand that category. Selecting the header box of a category selects everything underneath it. Selecting it again clears all the selections within that category. You can also select one-offs within a category. Selections of that nature are noted with a box at the header. Same thing goes to clear the selection. Just click again. To select all or clear all, utilize the toggle at the top of the panel. Once you've made your selections for the cost center, click Add to Filters in the upper right-hand corner. Now you'll see my selection memorialized on the main filter screen. Labor cost centers drive Analytically's area maps like on time and labor and workforce planning. We'll cover these kinds of filterings in the next training video. Attributes are listed in the far right column and includes things like pay type, worker type, status, pay period profile, job descriptions, and worker names. The job description category is based off of the jobs cost center and is a great way to segment your workforce. See all of my selections memorialized on the main filter screen where I can edit or remove by selecting either the pencil or the X. This is also where I can save my selections as a preset for easy access. To collapse my filter panel, just select the filter again. On to visual specific options. When hovering over any one of the visuals, a series of option buttons will populate across the top of that visual. Let's start on the right hand side. Here I'm going to click the three dots or ellipses. When I do so, a drop down panel appears. Some of the options are to export the data within this particular visual to Excel, to show the data. Spotlight is the next option, which highlights this particular visual. Then date sorting options and additional options depending on the visual that you're viewing. The icon to the left is focus mode. Selecting this option expands the current visual to full screen. Once in this view, users can select the ellipses, drop down for sorting and exporting options, as well as utilizing the filter panel. This concludes our training for today. Next time we'll dig into visual interactions like cross-filtering, drilling down, and sorting. Thanks for thinking analytically.